everybody. Welcome to Fame World Educational Hub. I am Ashwara Saxena and today I am going to start with a new playlist on Java programming. This new series is going to be based on the latest features of Java. As you all must be knowing that developers use Java to construct applications in laptops, data centers, game consoles, scientific computers, cell phones and other devices. So Java is the world's third most popular language after Python and C. Java is very important and it's necessary for the developers and the people who are having interest in software development. So to learn Java is very necessary. As today, this is the very first video of Java programming series. So I am going to start with the introduction. This introduction will be starting with the introduction to language because when we talk about Java, Java is a language. Java is a programming language. And when we talk about language, before being a programming language, Java is a language. Or if we talk about it, what is a language? Either it is English, Hindi, Urdu, Farsi, Marathi, Japanese, Chinese, any language. So what is the purpose of language? Language is the medium of communication through which we can establish communication between people. So it comes that, okay, the language is medium of communication. We can communicate with the help of language. So how does the computer understand the language which we use? Like we type in English, either it is a C language code or you can say it is a Python, Java or any other code. Whatever code we are writing, we always write that code in English language with some different syntax of the programming languages. So the code is already written in English. It comes that which language does the computer understand? Everybody comment in the comment section that according to you, which language does the computer understand? Pause the video and comment. Okay, I hope you have commented in the comment section. According to you, which language does the computer understand? The correct answer is machine language. Machine language or the binary language, which is having 0, 1 codes. That is the binary code, you can say. Bi means 2. So 0, 1 are the two different numbers which are actually in the binary language. So binary language and the machine language is the same thing. And the computer understands only the binary language. So now it comes that the computer understands binary language. And whenever we are typing our code, we always type that code in English language. The language is English, whichever syntax we use, that is another thing. So how does the computer understand that code which we are typing? So you can answer it in the comment section that according to you, how does the computer understand the code which we are typing? When the computer understands machine language and we type in English language, so how does the computer understand that code? Kindly answer in the comment section. What do you think about it? Pause the video, answer in the comment section. I hope you have answered in the comment section. So there are actually the softwares which are known as translators. Translators are the system softwares and I'm just going to tell about them. Translators are the system softwares and there are 3 types of translators: assembler, compiler and interpreter. So these are the 3 different types of translators available. Translators are system softwares and they are actually used for the translation purpose from one language to another. Assembler is used for the conversion of assembly language to the machine language. Like you can say assembly to low level language or low level language. LLL, low level language, that is machine language. Then compiler and interpreter, both are actually used for the same purpose. Like compiler is used for the conversion of high level language to low level language. And interpreter is also used for the conversion of high level language to low level language. So now it comes that when 2 different softwares like compiler and interpreter both are actually doing the same task, they are converting the high level language code, that is the language, English language you can say. English language is actually considered to be high level language. So the code which you are typing in English, which with any particular syntax, that code is converted into the machine language code. So how does the computer understand it? Like simply it converts it from the high level to low level. And compiler and interpreter both are the softwares which are used for the same purpose. So now I would like to ask you all that according to you, what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? Answer your answer in the comment section. Just give your answer in the comment section below that according to you, what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? Pause the video and answer. Okay, so like we will be discussing these things in very details afterwards also. Like although this is a Java programming playlist, so we will be definitely focusing on the very much practical section of the Java. And next video onwards, we will be implementing the Java codes. But yes, these concepts are very necessary concepts. Like whenever you are studying a programming language, it's also necessary to understand their basics. So if you are new to this programming or any particular programming language you have already studied, then also these concepts are necessary. So basically the difference between compiler and interpreter is that the compiler is used to convert the whole code at once, whereas the interpreter converts the code line by line. So now I'm going to talk about that what are the different types of programming languages. There are basically three types of programming language. This is the very basic classification of language. Low level language, middle level language, and high level language. This is the very basic classification. There can be different classifications also, but this is the basic classification. So low, middle, and high. Now, machine language and the assembly language are the only two languages which are kept into the low level language category. Machine language, that is the binary language 0, 1, and the assembly language. These are the only two languages which are kept into the low level language category. Whereas C language is kept into the middle level language category, and C++, Java, C Sharp, Python, COBOL, these all the languages which are kept into the high level language category. So the languages which are kept in the high level language, they are actually the object oriented programming languages. The languages which follow the OOPS concepts or the object oriented programming concepts are kept into the high level language category. One more question I would like to ask you, that according to you, in which particular category C language lie? You can just comment your answer in the comment section. Just comment your answer below in the comment section that according to you, in which particular category C language lie. You have to answer low, middle, or high. Maybe you have studied it is low level language, or you have studied it is high level language or middle level. Just answer in the comment section that whatever you feel like, it is low mid level language, middle level language, or high level language. Pause the video and answer. I hope you have answered in the comment section. So let's move further. So C language is actually a middle level language, and why, that also I'm going to tell you right away. When we talk about C language is created at AT&T Bell Labs in 1972 by Danius Ritchie. That is the thing which you all know. But why it was created? You all must be knowing about, you can say, Unix operating system. You must be knowing about the Unix operating system. So the Unix operating system was created at AT&T Bell Labs by Danius Ritchie. And that particular operating system, like when they were planning to create that operating system, that time they required a language. So that time they decided to create a language, and that was the C language which was created. So when a language is compatible to create a complete operating system, and the C language is having the capabilities to handle the complexities to create an objective operating system, so it cannot be kept into the low level language category, because the languages which are kept in the low level language category are very much machine dependent. Whereas the C language can handle the complexities. We can create complex programs, different system softwares like translators are also created in C. So it cannot be kept into the low level language category. And as C language does not have the OOPS concepts, like C language does not have the object oriented programming concepts, that's why it cannot be kept into the high level language category also. So this is the reason that why C language is kept into the in the middle level category. Because it is combining the features of the low level and high level. That's why it is kept in the middle level language category. So that was about the introduction to language. So if we talk about the comparison between C and Java, so Java is an object-oriented programming language, and simply C is not object oriented. Like, this is necessary to understand that what are the differences between other programming languages with, like, if you compare it with Java. Because when you are learning something, so you should know the background details of those languages also. That's why we are discussing it in this video. Java doesn't include C unique keywords like go-to, Cs of, type def. Like, these are present in C, but it is not present in Java. Java does not contain the concepts of structure, union, enumeration. Struct, union, and enum keywords are present in C language, but they are not present in Java. Java does not support explicit pointer type. That means pointers are actually not supported in Java. The concept of pointer is present in C programming, but it is not present in Java. It does not have the concept of preprocessor directives also. So hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h, which we use in C programming, that is actually not present in Java. Java does not support the mechanism for defining variable arguments to functions, and it does not require functions with no argument to be declared with empty parentheses. We do not use the void keyword there. Okay. So Java is quite different from C language. In the C language, the object-oriented programming concepts are not present, whereas in Java, object-oriented programming concepts are there. So when we create a code of Java, we start with class keyword, which is actually the OPS concept. But in C language, that is not present. And I have already talked about these points, which you can see on the screen, that what are the different keywords which are present in C but not present in Java. If we talk about C++ and Java, both are actually the object-oriented programming languages. Like C++ and Java, both are object-oriented, but there are differences and similarities also. So C++ object-oriented programming concepts implementation is extremely different and difficult to follow and maintain. Whereas Java does not support the concepts of operator overloading, global variable, and pointers. In the case of C++, we are having those concepts. Operator overloading, global variable, pointers are present in C++. They are not present in Java. And hash include, stdio, like the preprocessor directives. Preprocessor directives are present in C++, but it is not present in Java. In the case of C++ programming, you can directly create a program without using the class concept. Like, without using the object-oriented programming concepts, you can create programs in C++ programming, which cannot be done in Java. In Java, when you are creating programs, you always have to use the class keyword. The program of Java starts with class. As we will be moving towards the practicals very soon in this playlist, so stay tuned. So you will be understanding that how the class concepts are implemented here. This playlist is going to be very, very interesting. So subscribe the channel and save the playlist. So there is no header file in Java, as I told you, and Java replaced the destructor function with finalize function. So in the case of C++, we are having constructors and destructors. In the Java also, we are having constructors, but the destructor function is actually replaced with the finalize method. In the case of Java, we do not use the keyword, like we do not use the terminology function. In C++, we call it function, but here we call it method. We will be discussing about these things in very, very detail and in very interesting manner. So stay tuned, watch it till the end and understand these concepts. Because whenever you are studying a programming language, it's necessary to go through the basic details of that particular programming language. The investment of 5-6 minutes of your life will be helping you out throughout the life to maintain those concepts and retain those concepts into your minds. Okay, so the advantages of Java, if we talk about, so simply Java is a really very simple language. It is object-oriented programming language, distributed, portable, architectural neutral, robust, secure, multi-threaded, interpreted, and high performance. I am going to explain them individually. When we talk about object-oriented, so we will be discussing the OOPS concepts in very detail in this playlist only. So object-oriented programming is an approach, and Java follows object-oriented programming approach. It is distributed language. Like, the Java programming was actually created for the network-based purposes only, and network, you can say, like internet-based softwares and all. So that's why it is distributed. Like, the code which you create, that can be distributed throughout the network very easily. It is having those features. Portability is simply that as it is a platform independent language, you can simply take your code from one system to another very easily. There will be no issues. Like as it in C and C++, there are the dependencies, but in Java, it is highly portable. It is architectural neutral. It does not depend, like simply, it is not dependent on the system or the operating system which you are using. It is architectural neutral language. It is robust and secure and multi-threaded. So there is a concept of multi-threading in Java. We will be discussing it in very detail. And interpreted language. And interpreted language means the interpreter is used. Although this is a like you can say topic of discussion, that when we talk about Java, it is known as interpreted language, but we are having the concept of JVM, that is the Java Virtual Machine. We shall discuss that concept in detail afterwards also in later videos. But yes, JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine, and it is having the concept of compiler and interpreter both. So in Java, for the translation purposes, interpreter and compiler both are used. And the performance of Java is high. It is very reliable language. It is mainly developed for the object-oriented network-based software for internet applications. As I said, that the different internet application, like network-based application, it was created to use them. It was created to implement them. And it is providing level of security on network, and Java application bytecode run on any platform without any modification or recompilation. Like you do not have to worry about it if you are simply creating your program on any particular platform. Either it is Windows 10, Windows 11, Linux, Mac. It will be running on all the other platforms without any recompilation. So these are some advantages of Java. I'm going to talk about that why Java is a platform independent language, or what is Java architectural neutral code. So Java programming language is known as a platform independent language because we can move the code from one system to another very easily. It's very easy, you can say, as it is a highly portable language, so we can simply create the code of Java on any particular platform and we can take it to another platform without any recompilation. Java architectural neutral code is simply the bytecode. Bytecode is the Java architectural neutral code generated by the compiler. In the case of Java programming, there is the concept of JVM, that is the Java Virtual Machine. Virtual means which is not exactly existing somewhere. The combination of different software is like simply known as JVM. The combination of different softwares inside the Java. When you install the JDK, that is the Java Development Kit, so that time like the JVM is installed into your system. So when you create a Java program, you can see this line diagram. When you create a Java program, the code of your Java is actually saved with .java. Like you have to save your file of Java with the .java extension. And as your .java extension program is compiled with the help of the compiler, Java compiler is Javac. So after the compilation, which code is generated, that is known as the bytecode. And this is an intermediate code. It is an intermediate code at the extension of this particular code is .class. This is automatically generated code. After the compilation, this code is automatically generated. You do not have to do anything. So this code is actually the code which is actually making this particular programming language an architectural neutral code, or the architectural neutral programming language. All languages compiler translates source code into the machine code or a specific computer on a specific computer. But in the case of Java, the things are different because it is an architectural neutral platform independent language. Java compiler produces an intermediate code known as bytecode for a virtual machine that does not exist, which is known as JVM or the Java Virtual Machine. And the virtual machine code is not machine specific. So the machine code is generated by the Java interpreter by acting as an intermediate between the virtual machine and the actual code. So after the bytecode is generated, like you do not have to worry about the bytecode actually. Once you compile the code, so this code is automatically generated and it is saved into the same folder in which you are saving your Java programs. And then after the compilation, you interpret the code, you run the code. So the interpreter of Java creates the machine code. So this is the procedure that how the Java architectural neutral code is created and how the Java programming language is architectural neutral or platform independent. If you have any queries related to this topic or any other topic, you can just post your queries in the comment section. Now I am going to start with the Java download. So if you talk about the latest version of Java, you can see Java 19 is the latest version. And we are also going to download the same. I will be sharing the link of the download in the description, so you can simply download your version from the description itself. So this is the official website of Oracle, and simply we are going to download the Java 19 from here. So I'm just scrolling down, and here you can see according to your operating system, either you are using Linux, Mac or Windows. You can simply choose your option. I am going towards the Windows because I am having Windows 11 right now. And you can see the compressed archive installer and MSI installer. So I am going for x64, that is for the 64-bit installer, and I'm just going to download this latest version. It will be downloaded into your system according to your internet speed. And I'm just choosing some download path. So here it is going to be downloaded. We have already discussed about the introduction to Java and the basics of Java in the previous videos. So if you have not watched those videos, you can watch them and get into those basic concepts. 159 MB, it is the size of the software, so it is not going to take much amount of time to be installed. Let it be installed, and then we will this is just downloading right now. So after the download process, we will install it. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe this channel because there is a numerous amount of videos and playlists available for you. Different courses, complete courses are available. So you can watch the Python and all also from here. Now my software has been downloaded. So Java 19 JDK, that is the Java Development Kit, has been downloaded. And I'm just going to install it. So let's do that. Okay, it says it is already installed in my system because yes, I have not uninstalled it maybe. So I'm just installing it, like reinstalling it with the updates. And here it comes. So next procedure, it is really simple to install it into your system as the next wizard you are having. This wizard will be helping you out to install it very easily. And now the Java 19 software is now installed into your system. So SE, that is the standard edition D for development. Okay, so Java standard edition development kit JDK 19.0.1 64-bit successfully installed. Okay, now as it is installed in my system, I'm just going to show you that where it is installed. You can move towards this PC, and in the C drive, as usually the software is installed there. I have not changed the path. You can change the path while installation. So I am just moving towards the C drive. Here you can see program files and program files. x86 is available. So x86 means for the 32-bit operating system it is. And this is for the 64-bit program. So we have installed the 64-bit, as I have already shown this thing to you on the website. 64 installer, x64 installer. So the x64 programs come here in the program files. I'm just going inside this, and here you can see that Java is present. Inside this Java, we are having JDK 19, that is the Java Development Kit 19. So this is our Java 19 installed into our system. I'm just moving here inside this JDK. You can see all the files are present, the bin is present. So just check that this is the same way as I am showing you in your system also. This video was concerned to the Java installation. So I have right now told you that how you can install the Java into your system. So we have already installed the Atom software into our system, as you must have watched the previous video. So today I have already installed Atom here, and I'm just going to open it. I have also created one a folder in my system with the name Java 19 underscore Framework Educational Hub. Inside this folder, I am going to save all the programs of this playlist. Here I am going in this folder, and I am also creating programs folder. It's my own perspective and wish to create it. It's completely up to you that where you want to save your programs. I will save all the programs here. I am just going inside this folder now. You can see now documents inside that I have created Java 1, inside that I have created Java 19. It's completely up to you that where you want to save your programs. I am saving it here. So I will set the path here. In this video, I will tell you that how you can set the path of Java. There are two different ways. One way when you simply temporarily set the path, and one is simply when you permanently set the path. In this video, I will tell you that how you can temporary setting of the path you can do. So here I have just reached towards the path. You can see where you want to set the path of Java. Like I will be saving all my files here. So here I am going to set the path. So I am just selecting this path you can see on the address bar, and I am typing CMD. This is the shortcut way, and just press enter so the command prompt will be opened. I want to set the path on this folder, so I have opened the command prompt here. You can see the same folder is opened here. Now, because I want to set the path of Java, so I have to reach there. I am just going towards the C drive because my Java is installed here. In the program files, then in the Java, then JDK 19, then Win, and then you can see this particular path is available. You have to copy this path. Just copy this by Control C, or you can right click on it and press copy. You have to copy this path. Then here on the command prompt, you have to type set space path equal mod path mod or the percent symbol semicolon, and then paste the path which you have copied, press semicolon, enter. Then you have to, like, your path is set. Now to check that your path is set properly, you have to press, like, type Java C and enter. So if the long listing is coming, that means that your path is set properly. So congratulations to you also if you are doing this along with me, because our path is set. CLS to clear the screen, but our path is now set on this folder. So I will be simply creating all the programs inside this folder. You can set your path on any particular folder wherever you want to create your programs and save it. And now I am just going to open this Atom here. So here you can see nothing is here, no folder and all. Welcome screen is coming. When you will be installing Atom and you will be opening the Atom, so this will be the first screen which will be coming. You can use VS Code or Sublime or Notepad++. I will never suggest to go with Notepad++. Don't go with it. You can use these IDEs, or like these are not the IDEs, but these are the code editors or the text editors which you can convert into the code editors with the like extensions and all. So these are good softwares which you can use. In the previous video, I have already told about them in detail. So you can watch that video if you have missed it. Now I'm just going to close this ternary and welcome and this all. And you can open your folder. So either you can add folder from here, or you can go from here to open folder. I am going towards the folder which I have created. You can see Java 19, and inside that this programs. So this Java 19 folder I am selecting and I am opening it here. You can see my project folder is opened here. You can see Java 19 underscore Fame World Educational Hub. Inside that the folder programs has been created. This is the way that how you can load your folder here to open your project folder here. Now you can simply create a new Java file. So I'm just pressing Control N and Control N, or you can simply right click here. So new file option come here, which is shortcut key A. You can use any of them. The extension of any Java program is .java. So if I want to save this, press Control S, or simply you can save this file from here also. So the save option is Control S. I'm just pressing Control S, and inside this I am just naming it, let's say pro1.java. So each and every Java file you will be creating with .java extension, and press enter or save it. So here you can see this file is saved here in this folder programs, pro1.java, and pro1.java it is. In this video, I am going to start with the basic syntax of Java. So I created a folder Java 19 and programs folder inside that. This all I have already told in the previous video. So here I am going to directly start with the programming. Pro1.java is the file which I have created. You can just compress this sidebar with the help of this. So here I am just going to create the basic program of Java. I am going to create a program of addition. Here I am commenting addition. Double slash you can use for the single line comment. I will be typing the code, and then I will explain each and every line, each and every keyword which has been used in this program. So have some patience and watch the video till the end without skipping. It will be helping you out a lot. I'm creating a class here, and pro1 I have taken the name. Class is the keyword which you use to create any Java program, and pro1 is the name of the file. Whenever you create a Java program, so you have to make sure that the name of the file which you have used to save the file and the name of the class is same. The name of the class and the name of the file always remains the same. Each and every Java program starts with class keyword. It is highly object-oriented programming language, so you have to use this class keyword. Without the class, you cannot create Java program. Then braces I have taken. So inside that, I am taking public static void main. Now, what is public static void main? Just like in C, C++, you use void main. Here also we are having void main. But in Java, we write it as public static void main. So public is the access modifier which is actually used to create this program publicly. I will explain about the different access modifiers present in Java. We will discuss it in some other video. But here public means it is accessible everywhere. Static is another keyword, then void main, and string args. So each and everything in Java is actually going to be taken input in string. That's why this string is taken here. The string S is here capital, you can see. The first alphabet of this string is written as capital. So by default, each and every predefined classes in Java are actually in capitals. So whenever you have the first alphabet at capital, you can understand that this is a predefined class in Java. Then you can see as it is a string, that means collection of characters, array of characters. So here we have taken this bracket also, square brackets, to represent that it is array of characters. And args you can change, you can type anything, whatever you feel like. It will be not making any problem. Arguments, args is short for arguments. By default, it is written here, and you can take any other word here, A, B, C, X, Y, Z for the array or the string which you are taking here. So I am keeping it args only, but you can change it. Now here we have taken the braces of the main. As I am going to create this program for addition, so I am just taking here integer a equals to 10, b equals to 20, and c equals to 0 right now. This I have done initialization of the variable, whatever variables we are using. Then here I am taking c equals to a plus b, that is simply the addition. And here I am printing a message addition colon plus c. Now I am going to explain you that what I have written. You can use control plus to zoom in the atom, or control minus to zoom out in the atom. So here system, you can see the system is having the first alphabet capital. It is a predefined class in Java. System is having the object out. So with the help of system class object out, we are using this print function. This print method or the function is stored in the system class, and it is the printing function. In Java, we usually use the terminology method in place of function. So here we will call it method. So print method is stored in the system class, and we are accessing this print method with the help of this out object of system class. So system.out.print is written when you want to print something on the screen. In double quotes, we are giving the message, that is addition plus c. This plus is not used for the addition here. It is concatenation. Concatenation means that you are adding up two strings, like this is first string and this is another string. But here we want to print the value of c. That's why we have not taken any double quotation mark. I am not using any double quotation mark here because I want to print the value of c. You can use it, this particular c, in the next line also. Here you can type c. Then also the output will be same only. But if you want to keep it in the same line, you can use this plus symbol to concatenate two strings. I have used system.out.print. So as I will be, like, this program will run and we will reach towards the printing. After that, the cursor will be not coming to the next line because we are just using print. We are not using print ln. I will tell you about print ln also in further videos, but this is print. It will be keeping the cursor in the same line. So this is the very, very basic Java program which I have created. Now I am going to run this program. We have already set the path of Java in the previous video. So if you have not watched that video, I'll suggest you to please go to the playlist and watch it. Here I am going to run the program which I have created right now. So here I am just typing Java C space pro1 dot Java. I have already set the path of my folder. Here you can see. So Java C is the compiler of Java, space pro1 is the name of the file, and actually pro1.java is the name of the file. So Java C compiler we are using as it is already installed in our system, space pro1.java. This is the first step to run the Java code. Java C is the compiler, pro1.java is the name of file. Press enter. If there will be any error, it will be listed here. But as in our program, there is no error right now, so it is not giving any errors. Then Java space pro1. So Java is the interpreter of Java and pro1 is the name of file. I have already talked about the interpreter, compiler and the JVM related stuff in my previous videos of this playlist. So if you have any confusion that why we are taking Java C and Java, please watch them. Press enter and here you will be simply getting the output. You can see it is addition colon 30. That is our output. According to 10 plus 20, it is 30. So our program is working efficiently. You can see that as I told in the previous videos that when you create a program file, you compile it, automatically dot class file is created. Here you can see dot class file. It is simply encoded and we can't understand what is written here. But this is the file which makes this particular code platform independent. Pro1.java was the program which I discussed in the previous video. Now I am going to create a new program file here, which I am naming as pro2.java. In the previous program, in the previous video, I gave you one question that you had to answer in the comment. So simply my question was that the program which I created in this video, the previous one, addition program, this was system defined or user defined. Again, I'm asking you that the people who are watching it for the first time, tell me that this particular program is system defined or user defined. Tell me your answer in the comment. Pause the video and answer. This program is system defined or user defined. Okay, I hope you have answered it in the comment section. Let me clarify that the program which is present here in front of you, this is a system defined program. This is a system defined program. Why? So when we talk about that system defined program or user defined program, so the program which is having initialization done like this, like we have initialized the values here, that what values you are using in this program. So as many times as I will run this program, it will be always giving me the same output. Like suppose if I run this program, here I have compiled and run this program. You can see it is giving us addition 30. Then I am again running this program. Again, it is giving addition 30. Again, it is giving addition 30. And again, it is giving addition 30. Why? Because it is a system defined program. Unless and until we change the values in the code that is hard coded, it will be not able to give me any new value. Whenever you make any changes to the code, you always have to recompile your code. When you make some changes in your code, recompile your code and run it. Now you can see we are getting the output 70. But now as many times as we will run it, we will get the output 70 only, because still it is a system defined program. So this was the previous program and I have given you the answer of the question which I asked in the previous video. In this video, I am going to tell you that how you can create a user-defined program. I am taking a simple question of simple interest to explain this. You can take whatever program you want. Like in every program, the implementations would be same. And I will be telling more into this playlist, the different examples and implementations of various programs to help the beginners also. So I am going to create a user-defined program this time. When you are talking about a user-defined program, that means the user is able to give the input. In the user-defined program, the user will be able to give the input. So here, to take input in Java, you have to use some classes, some predefined classes. And here I am going to use scanner class. The scanner class of Java is actually capable of taking input or scanning the values. So you have to import java.util.scanner. Let me explain what I have written. Import is used to import any predefined file or class in the program. Java is Java itself. Inside that folder, we are having utility package. Inside the Java package, we are having utility package. And inside the utility package, we are having the scanner class. We have imported this class. Now, whenever you are creating any program in Java, always remember that there is a requirement to create object of each and every class. In the previous program, we have not created any class. You must be thinking about it. We did not create any object. Like in the previous program, in this particular program 1, we have not created any object, because whenever you are creating a main file, like this is the main program, we are having public static void main inside this. So whenever you are having public static void main, you do not have to create the object of that particular class. You do not have to create the object of this particular class, because we are having this static here. A static keyword is used for the initialization of the class. So once static is here, so you do not have to create object of this class. That is the reason the program which is having only one class or main class, there we do not have to create its object. Or in other words, you can say the object of the main class is not created. As this particular concept I have discussed in this particular video, not the previous one. So make sure that you watch all the videos in this series, because many concepts I explain interlinked concept in different videos. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe it and stay tuned, because there are a lot of concepts which are going to come in this playlist. A static keyword when you are using, so you do not have to create the object of this class, or in other words, the classes, or you can say the main class object is not created. Now, in this particular program, the user-defined program which I am creating, pro2.java, we have imported an external class, that is java.util.scanner. So the name of the class is scanner, and it is used for scanning the values. And it is predefined class. That's why you can see that here the S of this class is capital. Now, as it is an external class, we have to create the object of this class. So in this video, you will be also learning that how to create object. Here I am creating a class pro2. As I told you that whenever you are creating a Java program, you have to create the name of the class and the name of the file same. Public static void main. And now here I am taking the scanner class object. I will explain each and every word, whatever I am typing here. So don't worry and have some patience. Okay. So here you can see I have written scanner. Scanner is the name of the class of which we have to create the object. OB, I have taken a variable which is actually an object right now. You can take whatever variable name or object name you want. You can take your name also. New is the keyword which is used for creating new objects. So to create an object, you have to use this new keyword. And this scanner which I have taken on the right hand side is actually the constructor of this class. This is the constructor of this scanner class. Okay, so constructor is a concept which we will be discussing in very detail further, but right now understand this, that whenever you are creating an object of a class, you have to take the constructor here, because constructor is used for the creation of the objects. So this is the name of the class on the left hand side, and this is the name of the constructor of the class. The name of the class and the name of the constructor always remains the same. Here you can see I have taken system.in, just like we take system.out for printing. Out is the object of system class which is used for printing or giving the output. System is the class, and inside that we are having input methods also. So system.in, in is the object of this class, system class, which is used for taking input. Now this statement, the line number 6, has created the object of a scanner class. Here I am taking, like we are going for simple interest, I am just taking double or float. I am taking here float. For example, like PRT upon 100 we will be taking. So I'm just taking PRT and SI. It is just a random program which I have taken, the basic program, to make it clear for everybody. Declaration. In the user-defined programs, you do not give the initialization. You take the declaration. Declaration means declaration of variable. You are not initializing their values, because that will be taken input from the user. Now here I am taking a message. Enter principal amount. So here you can see this message which I have taken. This time I am taking here ln, system.out.println. So println is going to take the cursor to the next line. Like as this statement will be printed, the cursor will be then moved towards the next line. Here you can see I am again telling system.out for printing, system.in for input. I hope you can relate and you are understanding. Now I have to take input of principal. So I'm taking here ob.nextInt. NextInt is a method which is used to take input of integer. But here we are having float. So I'm just going to take next float. So when you are having integer, so you can take next int. When you are having float, you have to take next float. OB is the object of the scanner class, and this next float is stored in this scanner class. So we are accessing the next float method of the scanner class with the help of the object OB. Now I'm just going to ask the user to enter other values also. Enter, rate of interest. So I'm taking here r equals to ob.nextFloat because everything we have taken in float. Then enter time. So time you can take in integer also. I have just taken everything in float right now, so I'm just taking it similar. You can change it according to your requirements. SI equals to PRT upon 100. So simply baud mass, the baud mass, you have to always take care, like brackets and all, you have to take care that you are putting correctly. So I'm just going to print the simple interest now and SI. So this concatenation and all I have already told in my previous video. So if you have not watched it, please go through it because there are a lot of details, minute details, which you get inside the video when you watch it. So I hope this particular program is clear. I am now going to run this program on this command prompt, and I have already set the path. I have told in the previous video that how to set the path. So pro2.java it is, enter. And if there will be any error, so it will be listed, but there is no error in this program. That's why it is not giving any errors. Java space pro2. And here you can see now it is asking us to enter the principal amount. Suppose 45,000 I have entered. Rate of interest, let's say 4.5. Time I am taking 24 months maybe. And here you can see the simple interest has been calculated. So now as it is a user defined program, user can give input of whatever value and whenever he wants. With different values, you can work with this program because it is a user defined program. And now user is capable of giving input. So this is the difference between a user defined program and system defined program, that in the system defined program, you cannot take input from the user. But in the user defined program, you can take input from the user and you have to do the declaration of the variables. You do not have to initialize them. I hope this particular program is clear. In case you have any queries related to this topic or any other topic, please comment it below in the comment section. I will definitely help you out. So covered the concept of user-defined and system-defined programs. I'm going to create a new program file here and I'm saving it with the name pro3.java. In case you are lagging in the concepts of Java, the basics and all, so you can watch the previous videos. And I will suggest to watch the previous videos because I have discussed programs also in those videos. Today I am going to discuss one more random program, and here I am going to take a program in which I will be focusing on the formatted output. So here I am taking a program to print the report of a student. You can take the program that write a program to print, to calculate, write a program to input 5 subject marks. Subject marks, 5 subject marks of a student, and print the average and total, or total and average simply. So this program we are going to do right away, print the total and average. So basic program I have taken, but I will be actually telling you the input things, that how you are going to take input. I will be telling you the ways that how you can give the formatted output very easily. So here I am taking import java.util.scanner to take input, and we are going to take input in integer here. So here I am taking class pro3, that as the name of the program and the name of the file remains the same, public static void main. Now I am creating the object of the scanner class, and here I am simply taking system.in Then here I am going to take integer like M1, M2, M3, M4, M5. So 5 subject marks we are taking. And I'm also taking here the average, like I'm just taking here total and average, two variables. Okay, so this is the declaration. I have just declared everything in integer. It's completely up to you that what you would like to take, either integer or float or double. Here you can see I have taken the scanner class object. I have created the scanner class object because we are taking scanner class, which is an external class. So it is required to take its object. We have to create its object. Okay, so here I am just going to give a message for the user, enter 5 subject marks of a student. So M1 equals to OV dot next int. We have not discussed about how to take input of integer in the previous videos. So here I am discussing that how you can take input of integer. Although it's really simple to take input of integer, you just have to take next int to take input of integer. OB dot next int. OB is simply the object which we have created of the scanner class. Next int is a method which is stored in the scanner class, and with the help of the scanner class object, we are accessing it. Then as we have to calculate the average and total, so I'm just taking here the total first of all. Total equals to M1 plus M2 plus M3 plus M4 plus M5 divided by, okay, sorry, this is the total, and then the average equals to total divided by 5. So the calculation we have done, but we have to print it, and I want to print it in a formatted way. So here I'm just taking a formatting, basic formatting I have taken here. Then here I'm taking, firstly I'm just taking suppose maths marks plus M1. I'm considering that the first one is the maths marks. You can enter these things separately also, enter maths marks, enter English marks this way. This way I am taking, let's say, English M2, then Hindi N3, then let's say computer M4, and then let's say GK. So whatever subjects you want to consider, you can obviously consider. Firstly, we are printing the 5 subject marks, and here we can also give some more formatting. Let's say here I'm writing some space I'm taking, and I'm writing report. So I'm taking here /t for tab. /t will be giving the tab space. Then report I have written, and again, although this /t would not be considered if I am taking it afterwards. And then I am just taking the same star pattern which we have taken previously. So I'm just copying it and pasting it. So it will be same number of stars. After that, I want to print the total. So here I am firstly printing total and then average. And then I am printing average. Okay, so plus AVG is our variable which we have taken. Okay, so this way like you can make the formatting. /n we are not using because we have already taken print ln. So print ln if we are taking, so it will be moving towards the next line. The cursor will be automatically moving towards the next line. And here I have closed it. Okay, I have closed this with the star. So let's see how the output is going to come. Here you can see this is a complete program in one go on the same screen. And let's work on the output. So here I'm taking Java C space Pro 3, that is the third program, .java, and then Java space Pro 3, that is the, like we are just compiling and running the program. So enter 5 subject marks. I'm just taking the 5 subject marks here. And here you can see, okay, the /t which I have given, it's not taken because I have taken it wrong. It should be this way. Fine. So the slash I have created like in the wrong direction. So I have again compiled and run the program. So I'm just entering 5 subject marks. Okay, I failed the student in one subject anyways. So here you can see now the slash t is working. It is giving the space accordingly. I'm again running this program, and here you can see. So you can see the output is present in front of us. So this way you can just get the formatted output like whatever program you are taking accordingly, and you can do the formatting. You can give the output in a very good and you can say beautiful manner. Here also we can give a line this way. And because we have made the changes, we have to recompile the program and run it. So here you can see the output is in front of us. And this way you can do any program formatting simply. So I hope this program is clear. In case you are facing any problem in any particular program, or you want to ask something, you have some query, you can simply put it in the comment section. You can comment your queries, and you can ask your questions in the comments, and I will try my best to help you out in a better manner. I am creating a new program file here, and I am taking the name Pro4. I am using Atom software here. So Atom software I am using for the programming right now, and all the details of the different softwares which you can use to code I have discussed in the previous videos. Today I am going to talk about one more formatted output program where we will be calculating the salary and HRADA and all. So write a program to input salary of person and calculate HRA at let's say, I'm just checking here the multi-line comment. Okay, HRA at 10%, DA at 15%, let's say, and PF at 20%. 20%. So this we have taken, and accordingly we shall calculate it. Here I will be printing the output in a formatted manner. So let's start this program. Import java.util.scanner because we have to take input. So I'm taking the scanner class pro4 I'm creating because here we have to take the name of the class and the name of the file same. And here I'm creating the object of the scanner class. So I'm taking here scanner system.in. Now here we have to calculate these all things. I'm taking here double, and here I'm taking variables like salary, HRA, DA, PF, net salary, and salary in hand. So these variables I have taken here. I am telling what are they once again. Salary, HRA, that is house rent allowance, DA, dearness allowance, PF, provident fund, NS, net salary, and S hand, salary in hand. So here I am asking the user to enter the salary first of all. And here I am taking salary equals to ob dot next double. Okay. Now here we can calculate the things accordingly, like whatever HRA, DA, PF is given, accordingly we can calculate it. So I'm just taking here a variable HRA, already we have taken it. So here I'm taking salary into, we are having 10% of HRA. So this way you can take, or you can simply take it this way. Salary into 0.10. DA equals to salary into 0.15, and PF equals to salary into 0.20 for the 20%. This is calculated now. So we have to calculate the net salary also. So net salary is simply the salary plus HRA plus DA plus PF. And salary in hand formula is PF minus net salary. Now we can print it like the calculation we have done. Now we can print it, and I am going to print it in a formatted manner. So here I'm just writing, I am just giving a format this way. And here I'm writing firstly salary. Salary will be printed with the help of salary variable. Then we can print the HRA, that is the house rent allowance, with the variable HRA because here only it is getting stored. Then DA, that is dearness allowance. Then PF, that is provident fund. Then we are having net salary. So NS is the variable which we have taken, and salary in hand. So S hand is the variable which we have taken here for the salary in hand. And again, I'm just giving that star pattern which we have taken here. So I'm just copying it and I will paste it there. Simple. So let's try to run this program. Okay. So I have already set the path of Java on the command prompt because we have already seen this in the previous video. So I'm not going to tell it right now. Just check the previous videos for the same. And here I'm just running this program. So enter salary, suppose 60,000. Here you can see the salary, HRA, DA, and everything else is coming here. Okay, one small mistake is there. Let me tell you. Here I have written, like I was saying net salary minus PF, but I have written PF minus net salary. So it will be net salary minus PF. Yeah. So let's run it once again. Whenever you make some updation in the code, make sure you compile it. Suppose 78,000. So now here you got the net salary, salary in hand, everything. So this way you can work on the formatted programs, and here we have used the double data type that we have not used previously. So if you are having the double data type, so you can just take next double from the scanner class to input the double data type values. So I hope this particular program is clear to you. In case you are facing any problem, if you are having any confusion, so you can just ask your query in chat. Oh, sorry, in the comment section. You can ask your query in the comment section, and I will be definitely helping you out. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe the channel because more videos are coming on this channel soon, or in the Java 19 series also. And you can find different courses playlist here in the playlist section. So here the Python programming, the machine learning videos are also available. So go through them in case you are interested in learning Python or any other programming language. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like the video and share it with your friends. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Oh